to forfeit the right. There are no pleas, there is no appeal. Only the consequence swift and absent. Welcome to the reality. The No Mercy District. The verdict is death.
And steel, no entry sign you can ignore. I enforce the boundary line, demanding the respect I fought and bled for. The No Mercy District is true where the weak are erased and the strong will survive. I am the sheriff of the street, the reason this section is still alive. Every deep male rap vocal line is a warning shot aimed at the heart of the foe. Grip a cut shot hitting hard, marking the places the bodies go. They talk about ceasefires and peace, I talk about the absolute power I hold. This whole dark sentiment reality is my kingdom, built on the stories I told. I own the streets, the darkness, the final moment of the choice they have to take. I'm the ultimate force of survival for the ultimate crush and stay. Rising slightly for epic drama, sounding utterly resolute and threatening. Beat swells with massive harsh synth pads and a sense of cold, irreversible conflict. The air is heavy with violence. The sound of the siren is a permanent choir. I took the pain as dominance, fueled by a scorching internal fire. I push the limits, past the limit, my reputation completely unshakable. You trespass once, and the price of the toll is non-negotiable. No Mercy District. Raw, 808 hits the pavement, every feel damn thing is mine. Heavy, I am the law, the rule they couldn't undo. This is eventually trodden. Raw, 808 hits the pavement, every single damn thing is mine. Heavy, I am the law, the rule they couldn't undo. This is Gangster Trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the territory is locked. The message is set fast. Rich percussion is the terror that was built to last. Take the head. Tempo stable, Ellis flow is tight and clinical, detailing the rules of the territory. This is where the freestyle element comes in, raw, unfiltered, true. I know the very moment of challenge, the second they think they can step on my grass. I exploit the weak spot, making sure the moment opposition doesn't last. I don't need a formula, no man, my decree is delivered by the silence I keep. My freestyle is the perfect script, burying them 6 feet deep. They talk about calling for help, I talk about the truth and no one dares to reply. I'm the ultimate hustler, 1 3 singles hold I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the daylight, I showed you the meaning of the dark. Long night, our dominance is absolute, fueled by raw might. You're only a heavy, sustained, low frequency, sub bass and fragmented, distorted vocal samples repeat and rule. Vocal is a slow code, highly magnified whisper. The boundary is crossed, the debt is due. You cannot argue with the terms that define your final sentence. Your resistance is futile. This is permanent penance. Sentence passed, the street is cold. Raw, 808 hits the pavement, every single time the nigga's mine. Heavy, I am the law, the rule they couldn't knock. Now stay strict. Raw, 808 hits the pavement, every single damn thing is mine. Heavy, I am the law, the rule they couldn't undo. This is Gangster Trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the territory's locked, the message is set fast. This is Gangster Truth, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the territory's locked, the message is set fast. No Mercy District.
They tore down the hope, they left the debris, but they forgot the spirit that lives in the ruins. This is our song, our pledge to the struggle. Salute the scars, the broken street anthem, the music of the broken.
I stand on the crack, asphalt, where the dreams died and the lessons were learned fast. I wear the tattered clothes with pride, knowing this pain is the one thing that will last. The broken street anthem is a hymn for the lost, the promise we make to the cold ground. I am the voice of the struggle, the loudest on every deep male rap vocal line is a memory of a comrade who fell and is gone. Wet top percussion hitting hard, marking the moment we realize we're alone. They talk about rebuilding and charity, I talk about the fire that burns deep inside. This whole dark cinema reality is on stage where only the strong can hide. I own the sorrow, the hunger, the final moment of the choice we have to make. I'm the ultimate force of defiance for the ultimate personal state. The hope is fragile, but the will is eternal. You can't crush the soul of the truth. I took the wreckage as a foundation, proving what the broken can do. I push the limits past the limit, my reputation's completely unshakable. You hear the beat drop, and the message is undeniable.
Broken street anthem, broken streets anthem. Right away hits the pavement, proving our defiance is heavy. I am the speaker, the voice they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the territory is scars, the message is sad fast. We till percussion is the terror that was built to last. We are unbroken. Broken street anthem. Pavement, proving our defiance is kissed heavy. I am the speaker, the voice they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the territory is scars, the message is set fast. Watch as percussion is the terror that was built to last. We are unbroken. We are unbroken. Know the very moment of weakness, the second they think they can buy loyalty. I exploit the weak spot, showing them my spirit is royalty. I don't need a golden microphone, my truth is delivered by the stories I tell. My freestyle is the perfect script, saving us from hell. They talk about rehabilitation, I talk about the lesson that the street taught me well. I'm the ultimate hustler, breaking free from this cold shell. I see the power of structure, every move is dictated by your mutual will. I am the solid commander, the promise we will fulfill. You trusted the system, I showed you the meaning of standing up for the right. Our dominance is absolute, fueled by inner might. Became unstoppable, late to sustain. Low frequency, sub bass and fragmented. Distorted vocal samples repeating rise. Vocal is a slow, cold, highly magnified whisper. The wall is down, the hole is thin. You cannot stop a collective that has nothing left to lose but a chain. Your resistance is futile, we break the pain. Pleasure cure, the anthem plays. Broken street anthem, broken streets anthem. Right away hits the pavement, proving our defiance is kissed heavy. I am the speaker, the voice they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the territory is scars, the message is sad fast. Quit your percussion is the terror that was built to last. We are unbroken.
The classroom is concrete. The teacher is silence. You pay the tuition with blood. You graduate with scars. Every shadow holds a warning, every corner a test. Learn fast or die slow. The cold alley lessons. The lesson is now in session.
Everybody coming now, Lynessing.
Everybody calling Malcolm Baldwin. I earned my degree in the back street where the books are for distilling regret. I learned about trust and betrayal from the moment I started to hustle and met. The code alley lessons teach you to watch your back even when you sleep on the ground. I am the master of caution, the silent protector of my own sound. Every deep male rap vocal line is a chapter of pain to keep me perfect alert. Crushing percussion hitting hard, marking the moment the last illusion is heard. They talk about theory in textbooks, I talk about the truth that the street will provide. It's so dark cinematic, reality is my school where you can't run away or hide. I on the foresight, the strategy, the final moment of the choice we have to take. I'm the ultimate force of knowledge for the ultimate crushing state.
This is Gangster to the Army Gangster load set.
The code is complex, the game is lethal. You can't cheat the test of the wire. I took the experience as power, fueling my cold, unwavering fire. I push the limits, past the limit, my focus is completely unshakable. You make a mistake and the price of the education there is undeniable. Cold alley left, right away hits the pavement, carrying the heaviest load. Heavy, I am the knowledge, truth they couldn't do. I did this gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Enemy flow, the street of the syllabus, the message is set fast. Golly lessons, right away hits the pavement, carrying the heaviest load. Heavy, I am the knowledge, truth they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the street is the syllabus, the message is set fast.
Cold alley lessons.
Cold alley lessons, right away hits the pavement, carrying the heaviest load. Heavy, I am the knowledge, the truth they couldn't know.
This is Gangster Trap, the only absolute truth.
Dynamic flow, the street is the syllabus, the message is set fast. Cry percussion is the terror that was built to last.
Never forget, never forget, never forget. Never forget, never forget.
Temple letters flow is tight and clinical, detailing the harsh truth. This is where the freestyle element comes in, raw, full of truth. I know the very moment of exposure, the second they drop the guard and they think it's clean. I just with the vulnerability, a cold, efficient machine. I don't need a pronouncement, my wisdom is delivered by the silence I keep. My freestyle is the perfect script, burying them 6 feet deep. They talk about trust and forgiveness, I talk about the lesson that no one returned. I'm the ultimate hustler, watching every bridge burn. I see the power structure. Every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander. The promise I will fulfill. You trusted the police, I showed you the meaning of standing alone in the night. Our dominance is absolute, fueled by a calculated mind.
The mistake is fatal. The lesson is forever. You cannot lie to the street, it sees right through the disguise. Your attempts are useless, the truth never dies. Graduation completes, you pass the test. Cold alley lessons. Cold alley lessons.
Cold alley lessons, raw with the ways the pavement, carrying the heaviest load. I am the knowledge, the truth they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the street is the syllabus, the message is set fast. Raw with the ways the pavement, carrying the heaviest load. I am the knowledge, the truth they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the street is the syllabus, the message is set fast.
Cold alley lessons.
No clock out time, no days off allowed. Rest is a luxury for the weak. Sleep is the enemy. The fuel is ambition, the cost is everything. Choose your fate. It's grind or die. The clock is ticking. No clock out time. No days off allowed. Rest is a luxury for the weak, sleep is the enemy. The fuel is ambition, the cost is everything. Choose your fate. It's grind or die. The clock is ticking.
on in weeks, moving weight while the city is still asleep. I count the stack in the back room, the only promise I know I can keep. The grind or die philosophy is simple, you run hard until your legs are completely numb. I am the ultimate engine, knowing my success is guaranteed to come. Every deep male rap vocal line is sweat beat, dropped on the unforgiving street. Reach up percussion hitting hard, marking the rhythm of my unstoppable feet. They talk about balance and leisure, I talk about the wealth that I need to accumulate. This whole dark cinematic reality is my factory where I seal my own fate. I own the discipline to try to find a moment of the choice we have to make. I'm the ultimate force of labor for the ultimate crushing state. The pressure is immense. The competition is everywhere, but I never lose my stride. I took the exhaustion as motivation, knowing there's nowhere to hide. I push the limits past the limit, my focus is completely unshakable. You stop moving once, and the consequence is undeniable. Maximum force, commanding and heavily layered chant, the most overwhelming, chaotic 808 drum. Episodic declaration, I see the power structure, every move is dictated. Right I go, right away hit the street, breaking the code of the weekend scarred. I am the worker, the hustler they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the engine is running, the message is set. Never stop, never stop, never stop, never stop, never stop. Some of explosiveness flow is tight and clinical, detailing the rules of the hustle. This is where the freestyle element comes in, raw, unfiltered truth. I know the very moment of failure, the second they think they deserve an easy win. I exploit the weak mentality, that's where the real hustle begins. I don't need a public announcement, my success is measured in the stacks I accrue. My freestyle is the perfect script, showing them what real power can do. They talk about early retirement, I talk about the truth that the grind never ends. I'm the ultimate operator, making moves with most trusted friends. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will feel. You trusted the luck, it showed you the meaning of standing up for the fight. A dominance is absolute, fueled by raw might. Keep moving, it's constant, the reward is earned. You cannot fake the sweat that runs down your weary brow. Your attempts are useless, the truth is now. Shift complete, time to reload. Now the one feels real women and roughly lay a tree. Most overwhelming, chaotic, direct kind of steel. Fabric sonic declaration, mess it up. Scratch all the we prove this mixtape. I am the rock, yeah. Right away hit the street, breaking the code of the weekend star. Havoc, I am the worker, the hustle, they couldn't undo. Yeah, this is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Islamic flow, the engine is ripping, the message is said, and it won't stop. Keep moving, keep breathing. Keep moving. Keep moving, keep breathing. Keep moving. Never stop. The neon signs promise hope, the pavement delivers the truth. Emotions are currency here, and I'm bankrupt by choice. The only shield is coldness, the only direction is forward. Walk the line, Steel Heart Boulevard. A single tear will cost you everything. cruise on this boulevard, every window is a mirror showing only the grim face I keep. I learned to kill the feeling to begin a weakness, 6 feet deep. Still have all other demands, you harden up, no sentiment, no time to grieve. I am the ultimate survivalist, accepting the cold fate I receive. Every deep male rap vocal line is a nail him into the casket of my past. Rap to percussion hitting hard, marking the fact that this toughness is meant to last. They talk about friendship and love, I talk about the truth that the betrayal is always near. This whole dark cinema reality is a stage for the one who has no fear. I own the discipline, the emptiness, the final moment of the choice we have to take. I'm the ultimate force of resilience for the ultimate crushing stake. I'm the ultimate force of resilience for the ultimate crushing stake. This is Gangster Track, the only absolute truth. Pressure is immense, the weight of the dollars are crushing, endless plea. I took the lack of feeling as power, turning my heart into pure metallurgy. I push the limits past the limit, my focus is completely unshakable. You show compassion once, and the consequences undeniable. And the consequences undeniable. Still hot boulevard, still hot boulevard. Raw 808 hit the street, breaking the code of all the illusions heavy. I give them the metal, the rule they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, do. This is gangster trap, do. Raw 808 hit the street, breaking the code of all the illusions heavy. I give them the metal, the rule they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, do. This is gangster trap, do. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the engine is running. The message is set fast. My type of percussion is the terror that was built to last. My type of percussion is the terror that was built to last. Tempo stabilizes flow, it's tight and clinical, detailing the rules of the emotional barrier. This is where the freestyle element comes in raw, unfiltered truth. I know the very moment to challenge, the second they think they can crack the facade. I exploit the weak spot, showing them my defense is perfectly installed. I don't need a form announcement, my warning is delivered by the gaze I keep. My freestyle is the perfect script, burying them 6 feet deep. They talk about giving second chances, I talk about the lesson that the street gave me first. I'm the ultimate operator, satisfying this relentless thirst. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the solid commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the smile, I showed you the meaning of standing cold in the light. Our dominance is absolute, fueled by calculated might. Still hard boulevard, raw 808 hits the screen, breaking only all the illusions heavy. I am the metal, the rule they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, no. This is gangster trap, no. Raw 808 hits the street, breaking the code of all the illusions heavy. I am the metal, the rule they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, no. This is gangster trap, no. The lock is sealed, the entry is denied. You cannot touch the spirit that lives beyond all physical desire. Your pity is useless, steel is the only fire. Heart check complete, 0 pulse. Still hard boulevard. Still hard boulevard. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. I am the metal, the rule they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the engine is running, the message is set fast. Retro percussion is the terror that was built to last. Still hard for the life.
Slow, deep, sustained male vocal, sounding utterly confident in Rigo. Continuous heavy metal 8 drone begins, mixed with the sound of a heavy metal door creaking open, and the quiet shuffle of footsteps approaching the throne. The palace is still, the crown is earned, not given. They bow in the light, but they kneel in the shadows. The rule is absolute, the power is unquestioned. All hail the master, the back alley king. The reign is eternal.
The palace is still, the crown is earned, not given. They bow in the light, but they kneel in the shadows. The rule is absolute, the power is unquestioned. All hail the master, the back alley king. The reign is eternal. I command the whole perimeter, every single hustle and every single score. I built this empire from the ground up, demanding respect and always taking more. The back alley king dictates the movement, the one they have to see for the final say. I am the absolute monarch, ruling the night and the day. Every email, rap, or line is a decree that the opposition must fear and obey. Work up percussion, hitting hard, marking the moment they realize there's no other way. They talk about democracy and freedom, I talk about the hierarchy to keep the peace. This whole arch cinematic reality is my domain where the loyalty will never cease. I own the loyalty, the strategy, the final moment of the choice they have to take. I'm the ultimate force of authority for the ultimate crushing state. The ultimate force of authority for the ultimate crushing state. Oh, the pressure is constant, the weight of the crown is only for the strong to wear. I took the pain as power, showing them my rule is beyond compare. I push the limits past the limit, my decree is completely unshakable. You challenge the throne once and the retribution is undeniable. Back alley king, raw 808, hits the street, I'm the one who run this down heavy. I am the order, the command they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the territories lock, the message is set fast. Grit-top percussion is the terror that was built to last. Pay the tribute. Yo, pay the tribute. Yeah, rugged away, hit the street. I'm the one who runs this town heavy. I am the order, the command they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Enemy flow, the territory is locked, the message is set fast. Ratchet percussion is the terror that was built to last. Yeah, pay the tribute. Yeah, pay the tribute. Talk about elections and votes, I talk about the absolute rule I maintain. I'm the ultimate operator, ending their fragile reign. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the smile, I showed you the meaning of standing alone at the top. Our dominance is absolute, it will never stop. It will never stop. Yeah, beat your stomach, beat down. Drastically, only a heavy sustain. Low frequency, sub-bass and fragmented, distorted vocal sample repeating. Bow. Vocal is a slow, cold, highly magnified whisper. The tax is paid, the debt is clear. You cannot argue with the one who controls the air you breathe here. Your resistance is futile. You live in fear. Rule established, the king is here. Baby, king, you down. Raw 808, hits the street. I'm the one who runs this town heavy. I am the order, the command they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the territories lock, the message is set fast. Ratchet percussion is the terror that was built to last. Pay the tribute. Pay the tribute. Raw 808 hits the street. I'm the one who runs this town heavy. I am the order, the command they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Oh. The road is paved with ambition, but the path is blocked. We run hard, we move fast, but we never move forward. The reward is the silence, the profit is zero. You're trapped here, the dead end hustle. Hop in the double shift, counting the money that I know I won't keep for long. I know the definition of hustle, but the math of the system is always wrong. The dead end hustle is the truth, working for a freedom that is always D's not. I got a new ultimate prisoner with nowhere left to run or hide. Every D-man rap vocal line is a desperate prayer that the block will finally give way. White tape percussion hitting hard, marking the moment I realize the same old day. They talk about opportunity and change, I talk about that will never be paid. This whole doesn't matter, reality is my cage, perfectly made. I own the discipline, the failure, the final moment of the choice we have to take. I'm the ultimate force of labor for the ultimate feudal stake. The pressure is immense, the walls are closing, but I still refuse to yield. Took the exhaustion as motivation, the only weapon I can wield. I push the limits, past the limit, my focus completely unshakable. You stop moving once, and the consequences undeniable. Dead end hustle. Raw 808 hit the street, breaking the code that they tried to shake. Heavy, I am the cycle, the machine they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Damn me flow, the engine is running, the message is set fast. Quit your percussion, is the terror that was built to last. Damn me flow, the engine is running, the message is set fast. Quit your percussion, is the terror that was built to last. Keep running, hey! Dead end hustle. Raw 808 hits the street, breaking the code that they tried to shape. Heavy, I am the cycle, the machine they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the engine is running, the message is set fast. With your percussion is the terror that was built to last. Keep running. Quit your percussion is the terror that was built to last. Keep running. Oh, tempo stabilizers, flow is tight and clinical, detailing the rules of the trap. This is where the freestyle element comes in raw, unfiltered truth. I know the very moment of hopelessness, the second they think they found a way out. I exploit the weak mentality, teaching them what the game is about. I don't need a formal education, my knowledge is delivered by the pain I keep. My freestyle is the perfect script, burying them 6 feet deep. They talk about moving away and succeeding, I talk about truth that the block pulls you back. I'm the ultimate operator, riding on this endless track. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the luck, I showed you the meaning of running until you can't see the light. Our dominance is absolute, fueled by calculated might. The lock is closed, the exit is sealed. You cannot escape the loop that was made for your eternal struggle. Your attempts are useless, the truth is frugal. Loop reset, time to start over. Hey, dead end hustle. Raw 808 hit the street, breaking the code that they tried to shape. Heavy, I am the cycle, the machine they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Damn me flow, the engine is running, the message is set fast. Watch your percussion, there's the terror that was built to last. Keep running, damn me flow, engine is running, the message is set fast. Two times a person, that's the terror that was built to last. Keep running, dead end hustle. Raw 808 hits the street, breaking the code that they tried to shape. Heavy, I am the cycle, the machine they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow. The engine is running, the message is set fast. Watch the percussion is the terror that was built to the last. Keep running, make up the push you missing, I think tempers built to relax. Keep running, get your percussion, this is something that was built to relax. Keep running, get your percussion, this is something that was built to relax. Oh, that is.
Slow, deep, staying mellow but whisper, sounding elusive and watchful or low, continuous heavy. 808 drone begins, mixed with the sound of a small cold breeze, and the distant, rapid flicker of a broken street lamp.
The darkness is not empty, it's fully staffed. The eyes are wide open, they never blink. Whispers travel faster than a bullet. The truth is hidden, watch your back, the shadows of the block. You are never alone here. I move only after sundown, blending my phone with the textures of the night. I know the secret language of the hustle, reading every single flicker of the street light. The shadows of the block protect the real power, revealing only what they want you to see. I am the ultimate observer, watching the prey who thinks they can outsmart me. Every D-male rap vocal line is a code that only the silent can fully decode. Watch your percussion in art, marking the moment the last victim is exposed. They talk about showing their faces, I talk about the absolute power and anonymity. I keep this whole dark some married reality is a surveillance film running while they sleep. I own the secret knowledge, the perfect timing, the final moment of the choice we have to take. I'm the ultimate force of caution for the ultimate crushing stage. The pressure is silent, the danger is everywhere, hanging heavy in the cool air. I took the secrecy as a weapon, knowing the enemy is everywhere. I push the limits past the limit, my focus is completely unshakable. You speak too loud once, and the consequences undeniable. Maximum force key. Shadows of the block, watch your back. Right away, hit the street, there is no
no coming back. Heavy. I am the watcher, the fear they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Now make me flow, the darkness is on, the message is set fast. Scratchy percussion is the terror that was built to last. Stay hidden, stay hidden, stay hidden, stay hidden, stay hidden. Strike shadows of the block. Watch your back. Right away, it's a street, there is no coming back. Heavy. I am the watcher, the fear they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the darkness is on, the message is set fast. Steps of percussion, it's the terror that was built to last. Stay hidden, stay hidden, stay hidden, stay hidden, stay hidden.
Stay hidden, shot saddles of the block. Watch your back, right away hits the street, there is no coming back. Heavy. I am the watcher, the fear they couldn't undo.
This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the darkness is on, the message is set fast. Squats and percussion is the terror that was built to last. Stay hidden, 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 stay hidden,
Stay here by fire. Stampo stabilizes, flow is tight and clinical. Detailing the rules of the covert operation. This is where the freestyle element comes in. Raw, unfiltered truth.
I know the very moment of vulnerability. The second they trust the one next to their side. Exploit the weak spot, making sure the truth they seek is completely denied. And I don't need a public display. My influence is delivered by the absence of sound. My freestyle is the perfect script, burying them 6 feet under the ground. They talk about transparency and honesty. I talk about the truth that the darkness must hide. I'm the ultimate operator, with no one left to confide. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the daylight, I showed you the meaning of standing alone in the night. Our dominance is absolute. Fueled by calculator, my head right in the quiet rustle of someone creeping away, followed by a final sharp sustain. No frequency, click the face, the absolute silence.
They never saw me. They never will. They never will.
With your wrongs on, watch your back. Right away is the street, there is no coming back. Hey, damn, the watcher, the fear they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the darkness is on, the message is set fast. Tracking percussion is the terror that was built to last. Stay in it, 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 strike.
Stay hidden, strike. Stay hidden, strike. Strike.
The cost is permanent, the stain is eternal. The street is a witness, it remembers every fall. We mix the sacrifice with the foundation, the pact is made. This is the oath, the blood and asphalt. The price is paid in full. I walked the crack pill creep where the war was slaughtered and the treaty was sealed in red. I know the meaning of survival, walking with ghosts of the living and the dead. The blood in asphalt is the true ledger, recording every single sacrifice we make. I am the ultimate veteran, knowing what is truly at stake. Every D-male rap vocal line is a promise of vengeance that cannot be broken or swayed. Quenching percussion hitting hard, marking the moment the last debt is paid. They talk about rehabilitation and peace, I talk about the cycle that keeps us in line. This whole dark cinematic reality is built on a loyalty that is purely mine. I own the fear, the anger, the final moment of the choice we have to take. I'm the ultimate force of commitment for the ultimate crushing state. Rising slightly for epic drama, sounding utterly resolute and demanding beat swells with massive harsh sin paths, adding a layer of tragic intensity. The
Pressure is immense, the weight of the street is a burden I must always hold. I took the pain, it's power, my story is forever and will never be sold. I push the limits, past the limit, my focus is completely unshakable. You show your fear once, and the consequences undeniable. Blood and asphalt, 808 hits the street, nothing is gained without loss. Heavy, I am the concrete, the foundation they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Hey, 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 like a man. The bond is forever, the message is set fast. Crack percussion is the terror that was built to last. Sweat of the street, what of the street, what of the street can make.
Blood and asphalt. All 808 hits the street, nothing is gained without loss. Heavy. I am the concrete, the foundation they couldn't undo. Heavy up. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Heavy up.
Damn it, flow, the bond is forever, the message is set fast. Crack percussion is the terror that was built to last. Heart of the street, 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 heart of the street for more.
Tempo stabilizes, flow is tight and clinical, detailing the permanence of the commitment. This is where the freestyle element comes in. Raw, unfiltered truth.
Oh, I know the very moment of challenge, the second they think they can wipe the slate clean. I exploit the weak spot, showing them what this loyalty truly can mean. I don't need a public statement, my word is delivered by the silence I keep. My freestyle is the perfect script, burying them 6 feet deep. They talk about escaping the past, I talk about the truth that the past never fades. I'm the author, man, operator, living through all the raids. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the lies, I showed you the meaning of standing up for the right. Our dominance is absolute, fueled by calculated might.
This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth.
Adam a flow, the bond is forever, the message is since fed. Teach you to distribute purpose and it's built 2 layers. Out on the street, 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 out on the street for lead. Let's get in the street. It's straight for me. Fit is straight for me.
You belong here forever. You cannot stop the force that binds itself to the very ground. Your resistance is futile. No trace can be found. Packed onto the street remembers.
Whoa! Blood and asphalt. Hey, 808 hits the street, nothing is gained without loss. Heavy, I am the concrete, the foundation they couldn't undo. Hey, this is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Hey, 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 don't hit. Don't hit. What of the street, what of the street, what of the street from west.
The treaty is broken, the borders are contested. Every building is a bunker, every corner is a kill zone. Mobilize the unit, deploy the assets. This is the final command, the urban warfare. The battle has commenced. I move through the alleyways, calculating every angle, attack and retreat. I memorize the sight lines, know where the enemy hides and when we will meet. The urban warfare is a game of death where strategy matters more than brute force. I am the ultimate field commander, dictating the ultimate course. Every D-male rap vocal line is a tactical call out, a warning to watch the flame. Watch out percussion hitting hard, marking the moment their whole defense structure same. They talk about ceasefires and peace talks, I talk about the absolute victory I demand. This so dark cinematic reality is my operation theater where only the strong can stand. I own the discipline, the firepower, the final moment of the choice we had to take. I'm the ultimate force of violence for the ultimate crush and stay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ultimate force of violence for the ultimate crush and stay. Yeah, yeah. Ultimate force of violence for the ultimate crush so stay. The air is thick with smoke. The sound of the fight is the only rhythm we know. I took the chaos as opportunity, showing them how the real soldiers go. I push the limits, past the limit, my focus is completely unshakable. You show hesitation once and the consequence is undeniable.
trap, the only absolute truth. I am heat flow, the engine is roaring, the message is set fast. Shit, percussion is the terror that was built to last. So, this is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the engine is roaring, the message is set fast. Feature percussion is the terror that was built to last. Feature percussion is the terror that was built to last. Don't every moment of fake in a second, they think the assault is done. I explored the weak spot, showing them the battle has only just begun. I don't need a public announcement, my command is delivered by the shot I keep. My freestyle is the perfect script, burying them 6 feet deep. They talk about rules of engagement, I talk about the truth that the street has no quarter to give. I'm the all-mid operator, showing them how the real fighters live. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the solid commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the police, I showed you the meaning of standing alone in the crossfire's heat. Our dominance is absolute, fueled by calculated defeat. Done drastically, only a heavy, sustained, low frequency, sub-bass and fragmented, distorted vocal samples repeating fire. Vocal is a slow, cold, highly magnified whisper. The lock is breached, the escape is denied. You cannot stop the army, that is nothing left to lose but its change. Your efforts are useless, embrace the pain. Mission accomplished, the zone is clear. Urban warfare, take the ground. Raw 808 hits the district, making the whole damn city shake and pound. Heavy, I am the weapon, the force they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. I am in flow, the engine is roaring, the message is set fast. Get percussion is the terror that was built to last. Hey, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Smoke. Take the ground. It's strong.
The money fades, the power shifts, the violence is temporary. Only the legend remains engraved in the concrete. I built this not for myself, but for the ones who follow. Remember the name, the gutter legacy. The story must be told.
I look at the young faces, seeing the exact reflection of the hunger I once knew. I taught them the survival tactics, the methods, the dark truth. That is absolute and true. The gutter legacy is not about gold chains, it's about the laws that I forever pen. I am the founder of the doctrine, the one whose rule will never end. Every deep male rap vocal line is a chapter in the history of the one who never ran. Got a corruption and hard marking the places where the empire began. They talk about retirement and peace, I talk about the absolute need for the legend to thrive. The soul dark, man, that reality is my monument, keeping my memory alive. I own the history, the future, the final moment of the choice they have to take. I'm the ultimate force of permanence, for the ultimate eternal state. The pressure is gone, the fight is over, but the message is still echoing clear. I took the entire struggle as a story, so my presence will always be near. I push the limits past the limit, my name is completely unshakable. You speak my name once, and the power is undeniable. Legacy. Raw 808 hits the street, etching the legend in the game heavy. I am the past, the truth they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the history's written, the message is set fast. Scratch out percussion is the cure, the name was built to last. Never remember, government women. Never remember, government women. Got a legacy, hit a name. Raw 808 hits the street, etching the legend in the game heavy. I am the past, the truth they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the history's written, the message is set fast. Touch up percussion, this the the name is big on it. Never remember, government women. Never remember,
This is Gangster Trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the history is written, the message is set fast. Ratchet percussion is the terror that was built to last. Never remember, forever remembered. Tempo statement of transition, the second they think my power is done. I exploit the weak spot, showing them the battle is only just begun. I don't need a golden tombstone, my impact is delivered by the silence I keep. My freestyle is the perfect script, burying them 6 feet deep. They talk about moving on and forgetting, I talk about the law that the memory must abide. I'm the ultimate operator with nowhere left to hide. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the present, I showed you the meaning of standing up for the past. Our dominance is absolute, meant to forever last. The story is truth. The foundation is strong. You cannot stop the force that is already built to the next generation. Your attempts are useless, secure the elevation. Legacy cemented, the name survives. Got a renown, got a legacy, hear the name. Raw 808 hits the street, etching the legend in the game. Heavy, I am the past, the truth they couldn't undo. This is Gangster Trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the history is written, the message is set fast. Grease up percussion is the test that will build us. Never remember, 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 they will remember, they will remember.
The pavement is unforgiving. The light never reaches the bottom. You learn the rules or you become a lesson. Every breath is earned, every step is weighted. Welcome to the reality. The concrete struggle. The battle begins now. I walk these crumbling blocks where survival is the only language we speak. My spirit is made of rebar, they find a weak spot, but I never leak. The concrete struggle is daily, a war fought on every single corner they see. I am the product of the gutter, built on cold, harsh reality. Every deep male rap, vocal line is a lesson. Learn from a scar that is permanent. Rich in percussion, hitting hard, marking the end of their futile attempt. They talk about getting out clean, I talk about the hustle that keeps the stomach fed. This whole dark cinematic reality respects the silence of the power I have instead. I own the fear in their eyes, the one they are all prepared to break. I'm the ultimate force of perseverance for the ultimate personal stake. Walling away hits the street, and the ultimate force of perseverance for the ultimate personal state. The pressure is constant, the weight of the city is perfectly tight. I took the pain as fuel, dominating the day and the endless night. I push the limits past the limit, my grind is completely impenetrable. The only way out is through the work, my strength is unshakable. Concrete struggle, stay alive. Raw 808 hits the street, living the ultimate dog dive. Heavy, yeah. I am the reason the bond they couldn't undo. This is Gangster Trap, the only absolute truth. Enemy flow, the territory is on, the message is set fast. Preacher percussion is the terror, there was built to last. Concrete struggle, raw 808 hits the street, living the ultimate dog dive. Heavy, I am the reason the bond they couldn't undo. This is Gangster Trap, the only absolute truth. Enemy flow, the territory is on, the message is set fast. Preacher percussion is the terror, there was still blast. Every Stobelati's flows is tight and clinical, detailing the mastery over the lethal doctrine. This is where the freestyle element comes in. Raw, unfiltered truth. I own the very moment of choice, the synchronized move they never foresee. I exploit the weak links, executing the final code decree. I don't need a public display, my reputation is built on a quiet fear. My freestyle is the perfect script, making all the oppositions disappear. They talk about turning against us, I talk about the truth that the crew never breaks. I'm the ultimate hustler, for the syndicate's eternal stakes. See the power structure, every move is dictated by our mutual will. I am the solid commander, the promise we will fulfill. You trusted the police, I showed you the meaning of the final raid. Our dominance is eternal, the brotherhood we made. Our Dominance entail will be a heavy sustain. Low frequency, sub bass and fragmented. Distorted vocal samples repeating hard vocalists. A slow code, highly magnified whisper. The lock is secure, the network is closed. You cannot penetrate a wall built on mutual survival. Your attempts are futile, struggle holds. Grind secure, loyalty is eternal. Concrete struggle, stay alive. Raw 808 hits the street, living the ultimate hard. Very high. I am the reason the bond they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Now let me flow, the territory is on the messages said. There is brittle percussion, is the terror that was built. Concrete struggle, raw 808 hits the street, living the ultimate hard. Very high. I am the reason the bond they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Now let me flow, the territory is on the messages said. There is brittle percussion, is the terror that was built.
The badge doesn't protect you. The law is a joke. We have our own scripture, written in blood and loyalty. You break the rule, you pay the toll. Memorize this, the hood survival code. The penalty is stated.
The first rule of the block of silence, you never speak the name or the time. The second rule is allegiance, loyalty's the only way to beat the crime. The hood survival code is strict, no slip up, no weakness, no second chance. I am the enforcer of the script, leading the syndicate's dark dance. Every deep male rap vocal line is a promise of pain for the one who tries to rap. Crit you percussion hitting hard, marking the moment they find where the snitch lives at. They talk about rehabilitation, I talk about the truth that the street never forgives. This whole dark center bad reality is built on the fear of what the trap truly gives. I own the discipline and knowledge of who was weak and who's prepared to die. I'm the ultimate force of order, under this cold, watchful sky. Under this cold, watchful sky. Rising slightly for epic drama, sounding utterly resolute and threatening. Beat swells with mass, harsh scent pads and a sense of cold. Perfect cohesion. The code is iron, the bond is forever. You can't buy your way out of the chain. I took the pain as purpose, proving that only the loyal will gain. I push the limits past the limit, my grind is completely impenetrable. You cross the line once and the retribution is undeniable. Hood survival code. Raw 808 hits the pavement, every word is a permanent flow. I am the verdict, the judge they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. I am the flow, the territory is owned, the message is set fast. Reach your percussion, reach your percussion. It's the terror that was built to last. Reach your percussion, reach your percussion. It's the terror that was built to last. Reach your percussion, reach your percussion is the terror that was built to last. Reach your percussion, reach your percussion is the terror that was built to last. Hood survival code, follow the law. Raw 808 hits the pavement, every word is a permanent flaw. I am the verdict, the judge they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Now let me flow, the territory is owned, the message is set fast. Beat percussion is the terror that was built to last. Beat percussion is the terror that was built to last. The secret is safe, the oath is kept. You cannot run from the rules that define your existence. Your attempts are futile, the code holds the persistent. Rule one secure, silence is golden. Silence is golden, silence is golden, silence is golden. Hood survival code, follow the law. Raw 808 hits the pavement, every word is a permanent flaw. Heavy, I am the verdict, the judge they couldn't undo. Heavy, this is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Now let me flow, the territory is owned, the message is set fast. Anti-percussion is the terror that was built to last. Let your percussion is the terror that was built to last. Let your percussion, let your percussion is the terror that was built to last. Let your percussion, let your percussion is the terror that was built to last. It's a percussion is the terror that was built to last. It's a percussion. It's a percussion.
The doctor signed a certificate, but the street gave the real diagnosis. We were born into this fire. We carry the burden until the end. There is no cure for this pain. only acceptance. This is the curse, the street born suffering. The pain is eternal.
Yeah, the doctor signed a certificate, but the street gave the real diagnosis. We were born into this fire, we carry the burden until the end. There is no cure for this pain, only acceptance. This is the curse, the street born suffering. The pain is eternal. I remember the first bruise, the first night the hunger kept me completely awake. I knew from that moment forward every single day was a battle for my own sake. The street-born suffering is my inheritance, a debt paid before I even could breathe. I am the ultimate survivor, the one who knows how to believe. Every deep male rap vocal line is a testimony of the hardship that molded me into this form. Crits of percussion hitting hard, marking the end of the futile attempt to weather the storm. They talk about therapy and escape, I talk about the truth that the pain keeps me strong and alert. This whole dark cinematic reality is my cross to carry when my heart is constantly hurt. I own the sorrow, the resilience, the final moment of the choice we have to take. I'm the ultimate force of destiny for the ultimate personal stake. Pressure is overwhelming, they need to stay hard and stay for virtue. I know I took the constant suffering as my identity, never letting the weakness show. I push the limits past the limit, my focus is completely unshakable. You pity me once, and the consequence is undeniable. Street-born suffering, embrace the pain. Raw 808 hits the pavement, washing away the shame. Heavy, I am the result, the truth they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the territorial scars, the message is set fast. Right to percussion is the terror that was built to last. Never break, never break, it 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 never break. Street-born suffering.
It embrace the pain. Right away, it's the pavement, washing away the shame. Heavy, I am the result, the truth they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth.
Dynamic flow, the territorial scars, the message is set fast. Good job percussion is the terror that was built to last.
Never
Probably else it happened, we the linen can nothing be laid. See the most go about me, chaotic pack of races, showing them how the broken still thrive. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the comfort, I showed you the meaning of having nothing left to lose. Our dominance is absolute, a path that I choose. Master lowly, you're only a heavy, sustain low frequency, so bass and fragmented, distorted vocal sample, repeating and dual vocal is a slow, cold, highly magnified whisper. The struggle is all, the future is dark. You cannot change the nature of the path that was laid out for your existence. Your tears are useless, the suffering is persistent. Fate accepted, the struggle continues. Street-born suffering, embrace the pain. Raw 808 hits the pavement, washing away the shame. Heavy, I am the result, the truth they couldn't endure. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the territorial scars, the message is set fast. Crush of percussion is the terror that was built to last. It never break, 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 it never break. Street-born suffering.